I guess it depends of the context. I can do both actually. If I'm comfortable with the people I'm talking with, I will be more like a extravagant person. And if I am not confident with the person, maybe I will be a little bit shy at the beginning, and then gonna be more like an open person with time, But at the beginning, I don't know. Just depends. Actually, I was studying in France, um, and I was not satisfied with what I was doing. Everybody is going to either the University of Business School, engineering school, and I wanted to do something different. So I know that my tennis level would give me a chance to come in the US, and it was kind of a dream because you can see the movies, and you see the athletes and partly beside sports, and you want to live that as a French person. So actually I started talking with some schools, and I made the choice to come here either for the weather because here you have pretty nice weather. I didn't want to go to Chicago where it's freezing all the time, and I like to be wearing shorts and stuff like that. But then I didn't know about the school. I didn't know I would come in Mississippi, but the culture is very different. So I'm glad I came here just to discover something new. Pre-game superstition. We don't really have anything. We just scream all together. Sometimes I'm listening music. I would say that I prefer to wear some clothes than some other. That's kind of different because some people like to do their grips or stuff like that. But me, it's more a superstition in terms of clothes. If I lose with some uniform, I would be more like, oh no, I don't want to wear that one because I used to lose. The craziest thing I've never done. Tennis-wise, I would say like 2 years ago, we played in Florida. It was probably our third match of the day, or in 2 days, and I was totally done. Like I was exhausted, and I was playing against a French guy that day, and it was 1 set all. The game was over, and I was playing a tiebreaker, and all my friends were next to the court, and I was like, if I win that game, I'm gonna get naked. And I actually won that game, and I got naked on the court. Like some people were just watching at me, and it was funny because the coach Atkinson was like, take your clothes on, I don't want you to go to jail. So it was a good memory, but crazy thing at the moment. So my major is business. Actually got my Bachelor of Business Administration last summer with an emphasis in international business. I'm doing my MBA right now, finishing it up this May, so I will be done at the end of the month, like in 2 weeks. I plan to go to France and start another master degree. I need to start working, so I will be like kind of in a business school, studying and working at the same time, just to get experience. Maybe tennis courts because I spend a lot of time there. Part of that, I like the Union, the coffee shop. Sometimes just take a coffee, just relax in the couch before going to work or going to class or the gym. You can have a break, and I like that. I would say tennis player would be perfect job, but like that's kind of a dream. Because like they got to travel, they get to do what they want. Even though it's tough, I would like to do that just because you don't have to worry about anything, just do what you like and travel. Other than that, I would like to get a job like business-wise that make me travel, go kind of everywhere, sport-related or not, but I would like to do something that I like, meet people, don't stay in an office because I would be bored after a while. Actually, last summer I went home and I needed to work, so I was talking about that to a friend of mine, and I got a job, and it was just in a warehouse place, and I was packing and unpacking painting stuff, and that was just horrible. I was working from 5, 6 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, just packing and unpacking painting material. My back was hurting, my legs were sore, and I was just complaining with my parents all day long, so it was a pretty terrible job. I do have a brother. He's 22, if I'm right. He's in a business school. He loves soccer. He's not a hooligan, but kind of, he likes to go to the stadium and do a lot of mess. He's just crazy about it. He went like for a year in Australia, and now he's like in Bora Bora, so he's kind of having a perfect life right now. I started playing tennis when I was 8 or 7. I played soccer as well and swimming. So basically my weeks were pretty busy when I was like 9 till 15, 16 because I was playing one different sport every day. And then at one point I had to choose and I stick with tennis because it was the sport I like. And I like to play in a team, but I'm very exigent with other people. So if I'm playing soccer and the other guy in the team are not good, I'm just going to be like, oh, we lost because of you, and that kind of thing. So I played soccer one more year and then I stopped, but I enjoyed playing soccer, but just stick with tennis. I love soccer as well. My favorite team is Paris Saint-Germain. Like all my friends know I'm crazy about it. I can't miss a game. Whenever I'm in class or even at work, I just take the laptop and watch the game. And whenever I have to travel, I'm just get so frustrated because I'm missing the game. So I'm with my phone and just checking the score every minute. I like to travel. I have been to different places, either in America or in Europe. I have been to Greece, to Spain, to Switzerland, plenty of places, and even in France, like I went probably everywhere, the south and the east coast, kind of everywhere. I like to travel, even in the US. I went to California, I went to New York up north, I went to New Orleans. I really enjoy to discover new culture, to see what every place has to offer. I would go to Prague. That's one of the city. I don't know that city, but I really would like to go there because like most of my friends went there and told me about the city, that it's a great place, and it's like something different than France. Plus the language is different. I would like to see how people are there, and it's part of Europe. My favorite professional athlete, I have two actually. I would say Zinedine Zidane because we won the World Cup because of him. Like when I was 8 years old, and he probably made me a huge soccer fan. He was like the most amazing player at that time, and he won everything. He was just a reference for everybody, everybody in the world like him. He did like a lot of things for not only soccer but for the kids in Africa and stuff like that. So he's like something that inspired people. And then Marat Safin in terms of tennis, he was very, very gifted player, but didn't do much to get at the top level. He was number one in the world, but he was just like playing tennis, and part of that, he was just partying a lot, hanging out with girls. He was Russian, so he was like a great guy, but I used to love that guy. I was sad when he retired. Actually, I like a French movie called Amour and Turbulence. It's like the story of a couple that didn't see each other for something like 3 years, and they just run out in each other in a plate. They get in the seat like just next to each other, and that's great because they start talking about the past, and they have just the time of the flight to catch up, and then at the end of the movie they just take different ways, and actually they meet at the same place and start their life again together. And I really like that movie, like the destiny and stuff like that. My favorite band is Imagine Dragons. I like to listen alternative music, dance music. I like to party, so I like to listen music that moves and stuff like that. Guillaume Lacour, men's tennis, graduate student, Orléans, France. Student, athlete, statesman, united in green.